Hello, and welcome to Moogle Go Round Radio episode 172. We're back.
Well, I'm back. Chille's been here the entire time. Twitch, how have you missed me? You probably not, because I haven't been here for a good 2 weeks.
They missed you.
Ever
We lost
since
we lost some followers, so I mean we gained some followers recently, but we lost some technically at one point. So
exactly.
Paul,
Who's
what you been up to? Talk. We miss you.
I've been playing Final Fantasy 16 and Cyberpunk. What have you been doing?
I've been playing Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 14. And hurt my wrist because of Final Fantasy 16.
And taking painkillers.
Yeah, I've had to stop during stream to take a painkiller and stuff just so I can keep playing. Look, I could use the accessories to make it easier and less painful, but I won't.
Like that, the accessories.
Well, because you've got the accessory that helps you dodge. There's the accessory that helps you.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like IRL accessories, like hand gloves, fucking wrist brace.
Chille, you're going to be a news article, which, to be fair, I could have wrote myself, so I could cheat and do that.
I said, when did we lose followers? We gained followers. We have 112. 112.
We have 112. Oh God, we've lost 900.
1012. Gained followers.
Thank you to everyone who's been following us recently. Also, remember, we've been posting this all on YouTube. So, Gamer gets disabled by Final Fantasy 16 because it's too good. Yoshi continues to suffer from success. Man enjoys video game too much. Breaks hand doing 60-hit combo. But no, we beat the second S rank last night. The producer of 16 needs to collab with the producer of 14. Look, I keep saying this. I'll say this again. I know he's joked multiple times about the fact that it's a different person when we know it's the same person. What he should do is he should keep doing this joke and then make it so that Square Enix gets tricked and then be like, okay, I'm going to have to book a meeting with this person next week at 6 p.m. and we're going to go out for Wagyu steak and we're both ordering Wagyu steak and we're going to claim it as a business expense for both of us. And then we're going to go out and have drinks together. But, that way he can have a little break to himself and he can have steak.
What Wagyu steak?
I've never had Wagyu. It's too expensive.
It's way too expensive.
Maybe one day. one day I'll try Wagyu. Yeah, I would like. I would. Yeah, it does in a way. Susan says Ambrosian Man in 14. What says it does a Wedding Chopper, but it doesn't have the scar. So I guess spoilers on that because. But it's in the demo. Where he gets hit. So I would like the a proper Ambrosia mount in 14. I would like Ambrosia mount, Torgal minion, and I want Clive's outfit, but I want Clive's outfit but I want it to be gender neutral so that anyone can wear it. By the way, there'll be no spoilers for 16 in this. Let's not talk too much about 16 when it comes to stuff. But yeah, I want Clive's outfit. I want Clive's outfit, but I want it to be gender unlocked so that anyone can wear it. As Vicky says, Clive's outfit with extra titty for Aggie. That'd be fine. But I would like to see Jill's outfit, even though Jill's outfit is pretty simple. I would like to see a certain other character's outfit that you see later on. Wobbsy knows who I mean.
Garuda's top. I mean, if people have played the demo, then you all know.
The issue is, Garuda's top, do you mean when she's in her outfit or naked? Because yes.
I mean, everyone knows her name, right?
Well, yeah, she was in the demo, so...
Yeah,
Benedicta.
I was thinking, why would this call her Garuda? She had a name. It was Benedicta. Yeah. And she had a fucking amazing an amazing voice actor. Her voice got me. I'm going to say it. Got me hard. I didn't care that she was naked. Her voice, her accent was top notch. Top notch. That gave me Game of Thrones vibe.
I'll be honest, I'm a bit of a sucker for Hugo. Kupka. He is lovely.
So Clive.
Like I can name most of them outside of Clive and Chille.
Making fucking fun of that shit.
The thing is, everyone's joking about how his name is stupid, but everyone knows his name.
Clive.
So you may say it's stupid, but it works.
I feel like Clive and Jill is like the most British name. One, I have an auntie called Jill. So it's great.
But no, yeah, I'm about 40 hours into the game. I won't be playing until next Tuesday now, so it'll be a while before any more playthroughs from me.
You can keep going.
No, because your stream's this Saturday and Sunday.
No,
your stream on Monday, and then I'll be back Tuesday.
I won't be able to stream this Saturday or Sunday.
Why not?
So I've got to look after the family because my mum and dad have to go out.
I guess more 16 this weekend, everyone. I wasn't expecting it, but okay.
Not my mum and dad. My dad and my sister have to go out, get stuff. And so now I've got to stay here and look after my sister, dog. Sorry, my sister goes out.
Okay, I was going to say.
Nan and dog are here, so I have to look after them. And cook dinner, so I won't be able to stream. I won't be able to fucking raid, barely.
Well, Final Fantasy 16 stuff this Saturday then, everyone. Because I'm still not going to do it on Sunday. So this Saturday, everyone. So
that, and tomorrow I'm actually on another podcast tomorrow, but that's at like 2 a.m. So nice. They don't stream it, but it's a Dragon Age podcast called Good Morning Thaddeus. There's like probably like one of the few podcasts I actually listen to. So pretty good. So I
am also on another podcast, but mine won't be till later. Not later in the day, by the way. I mean, as in later in the year.
Well, later in the day today, he's actually going to give his good old PvP co-hosting.
Yeah, I'm enjoying my PvP skills, as I will be co-hosting part of the Crystalline Conflict PvP event on Sunny Diablos, which would have happened by now if you're listening to this as in the podcast. You're better than me at PvP. Oh, thank you, Vivi. Vicky. So yeah, I will be co-hosting it with the Crystalline Conflict event over on Aether. On Crystal, on the wonderful Diablos server. You can be at Wolf's Den. It'll be at 2 a.m. BST. I'll be co-hosting it with the lovely Serafield, I think it is. So yeah, thank you again for allowing me to be part of this. Yes, it will be streamed on the PvP Revival channel, where I will be live hosting the event on that channel. So I'm excited. And anyone that is in chat, so anyone that participates in the PvP event, at the end of the event, they will have a chance to win $10 as well. They do that every week, where they spin a wheel, and then they will spend $10 on the Mog Station, or PayPal you $10 if need be, if you can't add them. So you got a chance to win some in-game prizes, up to $10.
In-game prizes.
So PvP Revival, go check it out every Thursday on Sunny Diablos.
Yeah, we've had a lot of the people who actually cast on there we've actually had on the show.
Yeah. So thank you, Rook, Snark, Arcadia, Calcified Veins, and Unknown for cheering me on. They've all gave me lovely messages for tonight. So thank you all. I'm excited. So, yeah. And then I'm also on another podcast to talk about Fanfest. It's their Thursday episode. They're recording in August. And they invited me to be on their first episode. And I said, sure. So
she was like, "Yeah, you didn't even have to ask. I was going to be there anyway."
I was already here to begin with. Luminous Zero. They were looking for a co-host for a while. They asked me for advice on podcasting. I'm like, oh god, why are you doing that? So anyway, I helped them out. And they do have a co-host with they've got Lighthearted Gaming as their co-host.
Oh.
So the Crystalline Line 10 podcast, that was it. So yeah.
Awesome. Are they going to be streaming that, or are they just going to record it?
I don't know.
Wow. When did you say their first episode was going to be?
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, we'll try and get on the podcast so they can talk about
it. Give me a second. July 31st, I think. No, 1 second. July 31st. So there you go. Yeah, it's nice to see new Final Fantasy 14 podcasts pop up. Because although we talk about 14 a lot, there is still a lot of stuff in 14 which doesn't get covered. Like I don't think many podcasts cover lore as much as they used to be. Like there's not many lore-based podcasts now, unlike before. And although we do have the lovely Coffee and Carbuncle for events, they can always still be interview-based podcasts for events because there's so many different people in the game that, and there's always different perspectives for news because no matter, even if you're talking about the same subject, everyone is unique, so you're not always going to go into the subject the same way as everyone else.
Yeah.
So when we talk about, say, like right now, the Final Fantasy 10th anniversary special site, some people will be more excited about this than other people for different things. Like some people might be really hyped about the symphony that's coming out July 30th. Then me, I'm like, oh, what's that? Special Moogle Treasure Trove coming 27th of August. I wonder what that's going to be. So, like, and limited time group poses, frames and stickers. I'm excited for that as well.
I mean, I'm the official tournament to determine the victor of the North American thing. I'm pretty interested about that. I'm interested to hear Brian Ricardo's commentary to it. It's gonna be really good to watch.
Yeah, I still remember uploading that podcast late because I was worried that I would get in trouble because he announced the fact he was a host before they announced that he was a host. Thank you for that again, Brian. You're amazing. But I was scared. He was like, yeah, I'm hosting the NA Fanfest tournament. And we're like...
And the semi-finals and finals, obviously, July 29th in Las Vegas.
Yeah. If you're there, make sure you go say hi to Brian. He is lovely. But give him...
Say it from us.
Yeah, say it from us. But no, there's so many different things. Also, remember the Cloud Mountain is still available. And no... Actually, it says it's ended now. June 27th. So I guess the Cloud Mountain's over now, actually. Never mind. Yeah, you're not... Yeah, okay.
I can't remember if I did it or not. Look at this.
So you had a chance to win the Cloud Mount if you didn't enter already. The next mount will be, I think, the first time it's actually released in Europe, so make sure you enter the Copico mount, which used to be the Butterfinger mount. So make sure you enter because that's the first time Europe has had the chance to win that mount.
I did do it.
You did do it.
I did enter.
Nice. I didn't enter because I already had it, but yeah. The poop mount. Well, it does do the poop spell as well. So in the dungeon. So. And then you got the Black Fat Chocobo, which will come out after that, which is selling for a ridiculous amount of money online. So make sure you grab that. I think I saw it on eBay for like $200 at some point because of how rare it is now. So yeah, make sure you grab it for free rather than paying the stupid scalper prices.
You'll be scalpers.
So yeah. But no, as I said, the Fantasy 14 10th anniversary special site is live. There's a load of content. Fusion X pointed out the fact that the artwork is very Final Fantasy 11.
So, are you concluding that we're going to go into Final Fantasy 11 and Final Fantasy 14? Do you think that could be the next expansion?
Okay. What it mentions is the fact that we've entered the New Dawn, and the logo for the Final Fantasy 14 site looks like the logo for the Wings of the Goddess Fantasy 11 expansion. Wings of the Goddess. And do you know what the goddess was of?
Bullshit.
Dawn. It's the Dawn Goddess. And we're entering the New Dawn. So... very big coincidence there that we're entering a New Dawn while showing the logo of the Fantasy 11 Wings of the Goddess expansion where we meet the Dawn Goddess. So,
but they are using that art for like the Rising event.
Yeah, so I don't expect them to merge 11 or put any... I expect it's just going to be that the new expansion will be inspired by content from Final Fantasy 11, which I still find a bit weird because so many different big things that are already in Final Fantasy 11 are already in 14 in some way. Like, you've got Eureka, which is very Fantasy. All the areas and bosses in the Eureka are very Fantasy 11 inspired. There was a load of stuff that I was thinking of, and now I've forgotten it all. The Mammal Jar in 14 as well.
Like Fantasy Australia be Fantasy 11. All right.
So there's a load of stuff in Fantasy 14 that has 11 stuff. So I don't know what they can add. Maybe we'll have a Puppet Master. I would love that. And I think Paul, I think you would like Puppet Master. I think you would. Because Puppet Master was very unique.
Oh, you know me, I do love unique things.
I'm trying to remember how it was exactly. Basically, you had your normal gear, and then what you could do was you could then actually make your Puppet Master by buying different different attachments and stuff like that to add different effects to the puppet. So you could add like a fire effect or an ice effect based on what attachment you gave it. So you could customize it to do different things. So you could give it a different head, which would give it a different attack, different body, which will give it different attacks, and then you could give it. Then you got like, was it there from here? Was it 12 slots where you could then add different attachments that would then do different things based on what you gave it. So you could give it something like the Amplifier 2, which increased the magic burst damage. Or you could give it a heat capacitor, which then adds fire damage to its main attacks. So you could make a full mage build, or you can make a melee build, or you can make a tank build, or you can mix and match based on what you wanted to do. So I don't think we'd get that in 14 because that's way too much. But you know, and I know one of my friends, Cole, brought up the fact that he thinks we're going to get Beastmaster. I still don't think we will, but he's like, maybe they're going to copy 16 and have like a Beastmaster, but you have one pet that you then either attack, big attack, or heal the group.
No, I don't think they're going to do that because they already said that they really hated pets in the Final Fantasy 14 sense.
Yeah.
Because they were just really hard to balance. So then that's why Summoner changed, because it was really hard to challenge. And you might as well just call a Summoner now just a Beastmaster, because that's what literally they do now.
Well, this is anything like it'll be blue. Yeah. Beastmasters, it's a blue mage. Same with Puppet Master, it would be blue mage, limited job. I'm still happy that people called me off, telling me off for saying that Summoner would be like Black Mage, but I was right. I'm still calling that I was right. You got your rotations, Wilton. So yeah, no, the 4th anniversary site. Of course, we've got the 14-hour broadcast, which is aimed for spring, which will be tied in with the expansion. I'm guessing we'll get a lot of details there for the expansion, because the expansion will be coming out in spring. So, more like WoW does minion battles, captain and Pokemon fights, which I'm down for. Well, Fantasy 11 had minion fights, and I wish they continued those in 14, unlike stupid.
What do you mean? We're Vermilion, right?
Yeah, but I want actual fighting, not just turn-based, not just RTS. But no, you've got the Moogle Trove, which I'm gonna guess will get like a special outfit. Be cool if they had a mount.
It's not a MOBA. If it was a MOBA, it would actually have like the pets have better skills.
No, the MOBA mode isn't it? Right in that Revival Wings.
Yeah, that's Revival Wings.
Yeah, that's the MOBA mode. Which I think the Revival team are actually starting to bring back again. They're doing Revival Wings events again over on PvP Primal. So if you like Revival Wings, I think they do that now in Primal.
It's like StarCraft mode. You mean an RTS? That's what StarCraft is. It's an RTS.
Yeah.
An RTS.
Real-time strategy.
Real-time strategy.
Okay, I think I would like Vermilion if I plugged in a mouse. I think I would like it then. If I plugged in my mouse, it would be fun. But it's just a pain in the ass with the controller.
It's still not.
No, I've enjoyed it when I've used the mouse and keyboard on the PC. I've actually enjoyed it. I'm not joking. I really have. But up with controller, it's a pain in the ass. But yeah, this website will be updated over time with more content, and I'm excited to see what else gets announced for the 10th anniversary. Because 10 years is a long time, especially considering that sale is not clickable yet. So obviously, sale and merchandise, which I would have thought is the same thing. But, you know.
Merch and sale. No, it's not.
Also, you got your Puma. Isn't that Puma? Or is it Adidas?
Puma.
How do you say
Puma.
it?
Puma.
Okay, I always call it Puma. Puma? With the overpriced outfits.
Yeah. Overpriced being, this is like, Blizzard levels.
God, I hope we get sheet t-shirts. Baby time run around with an anniversary shirt. Well, I wouldn't be tight then if I'm dressed. But no, I wish we got the shoes. That's my only issue.
I wish that they would, instead of just selling them online, actually sell them in the stores. Where Puma sell their stuff would be pretty nice, but like right now, everything is sold out besides the shoes.
Well, that's because the shoes aren't for sale.
Yeah, they are.
They're not. Exclusive. We can't buy the shoes here.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry, it's sweatpants.
Yeah, we can get the amazing pasty white sweatpants with the meter symbol.
First of all, why the fuck would you want to wear white? You instantly know that's gonna you're gonna get like curry down it, some like fish and chips and shit, like grease and shit. Like,
yeah.
I would not do that. And they only come in Whisper White, Platinum Grey.
And they've only got one size.
Is it white or grey? I mean, it's XXL. It's kind of nice.
Oh no, it's white and it's both. It's both of them.
Oh, it's half and half.
The Bar Miz grey.
Oh yes, it's for the size of the model.
For me.
5'11". All right then.
Ah, yeah, that's a bit too high. I wish I was that tall.
I think the only thing is I'll get the bucket hat. Oh yeah, and everything else is sold out. So you can get sweatpants or a bucket hat. Cool.
I don't even like the bucket hat that much.
Neither do I. I mean, actually, no, I do like it actually, because it can also like fold out to another pattern. But it's like a Puma logo, pretty cool. And it looks like an astrologian weapon, I think.
Yeah, it's a bit like a behemoth. Thing. I don't know. All I know is, when did baseball caps become dad caps?
Because in America, a lot of the father, if you're a father in America, and you usually go to little league games and do like baseball and stuff, and you usually have those hats.
Okay, I had no idea they became dad caps.
Mainstream.
That's how old I am. Which means technically I can wear this because I'm old enough to be one. But no. No, I'm good. I'll stick with my evolved male hat.
My evolved male. Oh my god, I remember him.
Yeah. I still have that hat that he sent me all those years ago. But no, I got it from when I was in 2016 Fanfest, wasn't it? Actually, no. He gave it to me while I was there. He gave me a hat and a tank top. I'm like, I'm never going to wear this. I'm never going to wear a tank top. But thank you.
Yeah, I want to wear tank top. I currently wear tank tops.
So, yeah.
But, yeah, it's like 10th anniversary. I've been playing the game for 9 years now.
Yeah.
So 10 years though. This is insane. And we've only just finished, technically just finished the whole saga. That's pretty good. What's the next 10-year story?
Well, they're not doing another 10-year story, are they? They plan to do multiple shorty stories, which I'm hoping a couple of years, but we'll see what happens. We'll find out more. Oh, Jesse Cox's free sub. Oh no, there you go. He reached 1 million. Never mind.
Woo!
Well done. But no, it'll be interesting to see if the storyline continues. I hope it's not 10 years because 10 years is a long time. But I hope that they go multiple expansions at least.
Yeah.
What's this? Still really haven't hooked back much. Yeah, I do wonder if they keep the current patch period. I think they will, because there's a lot. They do so much. They actually do so much content that I don't think they could make the patches come out faster. So.
Well, the idea is it's supposed to be a casual mode that you can just put down and come back to. So, and still having all that content and that. For once, I've actually been doing. I actually finished all the Taturu's Grand Adventures. So
I need to do that one day.
All of those, and they were pretty good. I have to admit, the recent one that came out was actually pretty heartwarming / wholesome sad. So it was pretty good.
Well, obviously, says I know the burnout has been very real with Endwalker compared to Shadowbringers. I think Maelstrom Radio has said this multiple times the best way. So it's best to hear it from them, in my opinion. But I agree with them. It's probably because we've just come out of a 10-year story. That's a very long time for a game and any type of media that you enjoy. And then we're in like a fillerish series. I'm sorry, but we are in like a fillerish expansion, it feels like. And so people are just jumping off because they might not want to commit to another 10 years. And that's understandable. 10 years is a long time. So
I say if they can't commit for another 10 years, they're not going to get much in marriage. I'm sorry, that was terrible. That was terrible.
But you know what I mean, though. Just look at the Marvel Cinematic Universe for an example of this. Like, we had all the hype all the way up to Endgame and Infinite War, and then it kind of dropped off.
Yeah, well, to be fair, then they brought out Doctor Strange, which I thought kind of made it kind of nice, fun. Because Doctor Strange is like my favorite Marvel superhero. So,
I mean, it's not exactly because everyone's different. Because I'm a huge fan of Guardians of the Galaxy series. Like I enjoyed both 2 and 3. Ant-Man, it was okay.
Ant-Man was pretty good.
Doctor Strange was really good though. I love Doctor Strange.
I like to.
So
it's like Goku. You gotta keep somehow making a villain who is a threat. Yeah,
well, that's
much.
why I thought we'd be nerfed at the end of Shadowbringers, Endwalker. I mean, who are we going to get hit by the nerf stick?
I actually wanted to see. Technically, we saw it with the Warriors of Darkness, but I really wanted us to become the villain for once.
Yeah, in theory, we should be. You're right, Wobbsy. Yeah, we lost the blessing of the light because that doesn't exist anymore. So we should technically be just adventurers now. Just really well-trained adventurers. Yet somehow we still have it. I honestly thought we would have more an anti-hero viewpoint on Warriors of Darkness. I didn't expect us to go to villainy, but just because of... It was like the same reason why I was telling Paul I don't expect us to ever get Necromancer, because I feel like this game would never go to that dark. Like, we might get scenes of that darkness, but I don't think we'd ever have the Warrior of Light go that dark. Oh, World of Darkness, okay. Right, so I still feel like if we got anything like Necromancer, it would be Voidmancer, which is basically Reaper, right?
Yeah,
in a way,
it's basically Reaper. But I see Reaper more of a Void Hunter.
Yeah.
Than I do a Void Mancer.
But you're summoning a monster that fights with you, technically.
Technically, yeah.
And then you just join forces with it.
Harnessing the power of the Void.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's it more as a warlock because you make a pact with that to fight alongside
that's
you.
True. But for D&D stuff, Paul's his warlock is being chased down. My monk is also now being chased down. So there's that. But I now also have a demon after me.
We've actually got to the big bad finally, like the big, the main villain of the campaign. So
yeah, we might. And we might dodge it. So we'll see what happens.
But I don't want to. I actually just want to fight it.
I want to teleport out there. I just want to go. I want to see what happens. I want to go, bye!
Can we just quick save it, then teleport, see what happens, and then load up that save file and then
I don't think that's how D&D works.
Damn it.
I mean, we could ask Hills you if we could do that. Could we end the campaign by leaving, and then could we do a what if scenario where we fight it?
I'd like that because I actually really want to fight the big bad.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. The fact that they've been spoilers. This big bad has been hunting us down, and then they get to us and they're about to attack us, and we just
teleport out. Laters.
See ya.
Yeah, no. It was quite
fun. I was kind of a bit let down when we were finally showing Zeromus, and I'll come back later. That's how it is with every patch, though, isn't it? Oh no, there's the big bad. Next time on Endwalker. Also, I'm still worried about what we were seeing at Fanfest, but I think we'll have a dedicated episode to that. We'll have an episode dedicated to our thoughts on Fanfest.
Yes, with hopefully Maelstrom Radio.
No, that'll be afterwards. We'll do one before where we speculate.
Oh, okay, speculation episode.
Yeah, we'll do a Yeah, we can milk Fanfest for content.
Oh, yes.
I mean, we can cover it for content.
But I think most people really want to know because you did send out a tweet, a poll about a Final Fantasy 16 podcast. Are you going to do that when you finish the game and start making stuff for it?
I want to start doing something soon, so we'll see. I might start contacting people because I don't want to finish the game and do it. I want to see if I can start doing it soonish. So hopefully I can start contacting people soon. I know a few people have contacted me saying they want to be on, such as Brian from Work to Game. I know he wants to be on it, so...
Yeah, I keep getting his fucking shorts and I have to skip over it because it might spoil something. Oh no!
I watched Mr. Happy's guide on attacks because, like, I don't care. I knew what I've kind of worked out what summons we're going to get anyway, so I watched what his recommended attacks are. So I may change my build based on that. Thank you, Mr. Happy.
Thank you, Mr. Happy.
No, his number 2 spell is the one that I've always loved. So there's that. So that's good. I'm happy that the one I think is one of the best spells is one of the best spells to Mr. Happy as well. So, that's good. But yeah, no, expect the Fantasy 16 podcast sometime. I don't know where I'm going to upload it. Probably just on our YouTube channel. Death by 1,000 Cuts. No, it's the Will of the Whisk ability, which is one of the first abilities you get in the game. It gives you fireballs around you, which means that if you get hit, if you get hit, it takes the damage for you, and if you're near the enemy, it does some damage to the enemy as well. So it's a really good ability. It's one of the first abilities you can get in the game. So that's why I don't mind spoiling it, because you can literally almost start the game with it. So I think even though it's really early, it's a good ability. But I'm not going to mention any of the other abilities because the other abilities are kind of spoilers, so I'm not mentioning any of the others in the top 8. The rest of them are kind of spoilery. So yeah, you're right, Wubsy. You know what's also coming tomorrow, which will be in the past by the time this goes live? Make It Rain. The Make It Rain event's coming back.
Make It Rain event?
Yeah. Well, we can grind for MGPs. Are you going to grind for MGPs?
I mean, I might, because I do want some of the mounts, actually.
I haven't bought any of them.
I'll
probably grind all of these and probably still not buy any of them.
Because you're a hoarder.
Yeah. I have 2 points. I think I have 2.3 million MGP right now. And I'm like, I kind of like those mounts, but I don't like them that much.
Get the minion, then maybe look.
I mean, the minion is cute. For anyone that doesn't know, you get a Godbert minion. Wind up Godbert. So, which makes me scared because a lot of times they give minions for stuff that don't really have plot relevance anymore. So I'm worried about Godbert at the end of this expansion. Does he just collapse, making the relic weapon? Do we make the relic weapon out of Godbert? Is that the final step?
Is that the final step?
Purified Godbert sword. We trap his soul inside the final step. It's like, I can make this stronger, and he puts his hand on the weapon, and then the weapon absorbs him, and then the final form of the relic weapon is Godbert. That's how it works. I'm still. I know this will never happen, but I'm still hoping that the final phase will have an MGP buff. Wait, does that mean we have to sacrifice the other men too? No, because he doesn't have a minion, so therefore he doesn't get sacrificed just yet. He has to live on so he can make more. You need to keep him alive so he can keep making them afterwards. Yeah, repeat ones. So. But yeah, I do hope the next one's a bit more exciting, but I'm expecting it just to be more grinding. He's a vat of liquefied god, but
I'm not going to say it's going to be even more grinding, it's just going to be more currency.
Yeah, more tomes. Yay.
Who doesn't love more tomes?
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. The last event wasn't it like a cute cactar that was shy and wanted to work at the Gold Saucer? Was that the one before that? That was a cute storyline. The way he wanted to work at the Gold Saucer, but he was too nervous about doing it because he didn't think he could dance well, and then he had to teach him how to dance. That was a Lalafell who was a criminal. Oh, okay.
That was a Lalafell who was a criminal. I don't remember that one.
So, which storyline was that? All of them, because Lalafells are evil. I can say this because I'm a Lalafell. So,
evil.
We're all a little bit evil. Okay, Lalafels aren't that evil. It's just that we're so short that it's more like the fact that it's compressed evil. He was a criminal at the time before last one. Okay, whoopsie.
This is just his community service.
I think he gets a job at the Gold Saucer, doesn't he? After he gets... Yeah, previous one, yes, was about him being more into his role. Thought so. I knew there was one where they get involved with the role. And yes, it was community service, working for the Gold Saucer. Because he was stealing money to pay for something. And God was like, well, I'll give you a job. Okay.
Good time.
Oh, enjoy. Yeah, there was the whole detective thing. I think I googled that because I'm bad at that stuff. So yeah, Make It Rain comes back. So the most evil of all is the one that stalks Nashu. That's true. That is true. That is creepy. I don't like that. No, I don't like that Lalafell at all. You should never stalk people, ever. So please don't do that. That Lala is weird and creepy. So please don't do that. So you're gonna try to do the Make It Rain event, Paul?
Yeah, I'll probably mess around. It depends. It depends on what I'm doing. Depends if I'm still playing Final Fantasy 16 or I'm playing Cyberpunk. Because Cyberpunk, I am looking forward. So I think a lot of people have seen me on Twitter post a lot of pictures. Because of Cyberpunk's new DLC, Phantom Liberty, they're actually basically changing I'd say most of the game when it comes to like your character and like your like classes, so all the perks and stuff are getting like changed around and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. And they're adding another one with like the relic. If you don't know what it is, then go play the game. Like, what are you doing? So I'm looking forward to that. And it's got like my favorite actor, Idris Elba, in it. So I'm gonna be looking forward to that. And that's in September. But I'll probably do it, mess around, because I've got to play it. I've got to play Final Fantasy. One, I still haven't finished the story. Two, I was annoyed at one thing. What was I annoyed at about Final Fantasy 14? Oh, they showed us some what is it? Some like robes and stuff. I can't remember. I think it was at like one of the live letters. They showed off some like cool like robes and stuff. It was like very like Asian robes. I think people were saying like, oh, it's going to be in the no, it wasn't the raid gear. It was like, oh, they said it was going to be like for Tataru's like thing, and then I was like the Tataru adventure, and then I did all the Tataru adventures, and I didn't get it. I'm like, oh, it must not be added then. But in the end, I did them, and they're actually just quite good. I like the stories. Yeah, it looks like it's the new dungeon thing. What, the new Cretonium dungeons? Yep, I'm going to call them Cretonium because I can't remember the names of them.
Oh, now I've forgotten it. Now that you said that, you mean Criterion?
That's it, Criterion.
Criterion made me think, wait, Crichton from Red Dwarf. I'd be excited for that. If Crichton from Red Dwarf took you around the dungeon. That'd be the best. And then as long as Lister and Kat and Rimmer are there. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for Blue Mage. Like, expect a lot of Blue Mage content when 6.45 drops. I love my Blue Mage content, so hopefully I can get more. Hopefully I can get all the spells. And I want to finish all the dungeons. I'm getting close. I think I'm halfway for finishing all the dungeons as Blue Mage.
All the dungeons, all the raids, get the mobile mount.
I want to do the raids, but I don't know people that do the raids. Nobody does the raids. I got excited at one point when it looked like Maelstrom Radio were going to do the raids, but then they didn't do the raids. Do you think they mentioned about full server visits? Maybe. I know that they've tested cross-region server transfer internally at some point.
Do you think that might be a fan fest like kind of thing?
I think it's too late now because maybe, but the issue is we get at the end of the year. If we're gonna get it, it's gonna be at the end of the year or next year, end of the year. Like, I don't think we'll get it during the expansion. Like, I don't think they'll release it nearer the expansion because then you've got to worry about the new server issues with the cross-server region transfers, and then you've got and the expansion hype. So you don't want that to happen. That would be bad times. Someone's Bobsy's talking about the fact that some people were having issue with raiding because everyone is quitting their server to go over to different servers to raid, so that their servers are now dead because nobody's playing on their servers. I think that's what he means. That is interesting. I think most of us expected that to happen anyway. Like, even before it was free to transfer, I knew a lot of people that left. I meant more for blue raids. Okay. Where people do the raids when we can or on our servers. Yeah, true. Anytime I end up helping people get ready for the raids, they end up not doing the raids. And that I've done that twice now, and it's frustrating. So, but no, cross-region data center travel is going to happen eventually. Like, I want to do them, I just don't have the time to. Fair. They do take a lot of time. The old coil stuff has a lot of mechanics that people don't remember. Though I will admit, I think that a lot of the mechanics are now easy. They were just really hard back in the day because nobody knew. There wasn't really raids before that for the Fantasy fans, because Fantasy 11 didn't really have raid mechanics. It had raids-ish, but nothing like 14s. So anyone that jumped in from 11 to 14 would be like, what the hell is going on?
What the hell is this?
Like, what's going on? And now that we've had so many raids, a lot of the raid mechanics that were in the past are in the new raids, but they had new mechanics on top of them. But the basis of the mechanic is often a repeat of a previous mechanic, but with a twist, so that way you can start. You've got an idea of what you're learning, not just now we explode. Why? Man, yeah. Yeah, there's a unified system for symbols and stuff like that now for 14. You don't have any raids now where people are like, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the boss and we're going to sit there for 7 minutes. And then we're going to pull the boss. Did you do coils at all, Paul, when it was relevant?
Yes, I did.
Do you remember that?
I have a video of it.
Still. Do you remember that for T3? No.
Yep.
T2. Sorry, T2. T2 wasn't. T3 was the T3 was actually the filler floor where there was no boss, but instead just platforming.
Platforms.
Yeah, T2 where you would go in, you'd kill the ads, and then you go down to the boss, and then to skip the mechanics because nobody could do the mechanic, you would just sit there and wait for 6 minutes.
I was like, why is that just platforming?
Yeah.
Where's the boss yet?
Yeah. There is no boss here, and that's why every other raid here is 4 floors, because they got rid of that floor.
Got rid of the filler floor.
Yeah, they got rid of the filler floor. It's the final filler. But no. So some of it, they're not as hard as people remember them, unless they had. Medusa was a pain, and Medusa would be so. I think Medusa will be harder now than it was back in the day.
I mean, it was just hard naturally. Hard,
literally because of the ability.
A lot of people got stuck on it.
Yeah. like, okay, for anyone that doesn't know the Medusa mechanics, what you had to do was Medusa gave everyone a petrified debuff, where when you were facing, where you had to face away from the arena, because you petrify anything in the cone in front of you, kind of like some of the other raids that go on right now. But one person would get an AoE radial petrification, where they would petrify anything that's on the arena, because it would be 360. So what you had to do was you had to have one person look at the ad, that would then have that person petrify the ad, and then you would have to have the person with the AoE petrification run behind the ad, and that would then have the ad be a line of sight block, so that way it would stop the circle from hitting everyone.
Basically, if you guys are just sat now playing and you were playing the last raid tier, it was basically Snakes 2 mechanic.
Yeah.
Which was annoying, I have to admit. A lot of people said last raid tier of the last boss of PAS, the first part, the door boss, was the most annoying. Like, phase 1 was just the most annoying and boring fight. And then you go into the transition, and it was just a great transition, great boss at the end. It was great.
By the way, talking about old raid bosses, if anyone wants to carry me through the Eden bosses, I want that mount.
Oh, you want Eden?
Yeah, I want Eden and I want Ramu. I don't have Ramu. So if anyone on Aether or Primal or Crystal wants to, or Dynamis wants to carry me through the Eden raids, please do.
I think the only mount I got from this tier was the bird, the Fornix.
Nice. I don't have any mounts from this tier yet. So
I completed all the tiers other than this one yet. So.
Nice.
And we're still stuck on one.
Yeah, we're still stuck on one. We just got to not triple, twin cast. Yeah. We finally saw that this week.
It's annoying.
So, and I say saw it, but everyone was basically dead. We're like, it's casting it!
It's casting it! So technically you saw it. You saw it cast it.
Yeah, we saw it. We saw the cast bar.
And that was it.
Yeah, that was it. But hey, that's good progress for us. We were stuck on that stupid in-out, twirl around football mechanic. You know, where you gotta go into your tower and then move to the right, and then the person with the explodey has to go somewhere else, and then the other person has to be on the other side of the thing, and then you go clockwise or anti-clockwise based on the position of the footballs. So this is why I don't do raid shoutouts, because nobody would have understood what I just said there except for a few.
It's Lemon Strike 1.
There we go.
Wants to know what it is, it's Lemon Strike 1.
Lemon Strike 1.
Football mechanic. Which a lot of people in my raid team, because we have someone that plays from NA, someone that plays from South Africa and all that. And me playing, like, I think most of my raid team has actually beat P9S, but it was because, you know, they PF'd it. And so I think like 2 of us haven't cleared it, so I think it's like me and a DPS. But I felt really fucking terrible. Like, I felt like I was like left out, so I was like, well, oh well. So I felt like really bad. I felt like not even going Sunday, but I might not even be able to go Sunday now, so, or Saturday. So I thought it was because of my healing, because I'm a shit healer, but I got told no, it's not because you're shit healing.
I think my healing's okay. I think I'm doing okay. So we'll see. See if we clear. So I'm excited. Hopefully we'll do 9 soon, because I've heard from people that 9's the hardest. I don't know if that's the true or not, but
oh no,
I've heard
10. 10 is apparently a bitch to heal. A lot of people have actually been skipping 10 just to go to 11.
Wow. I'm excited for that though, because I don't find 9 that hard to heal. So I'm excited for something to be difficult to heal.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like really like hard to heal. So I was like, alright, sounds good. I don't mind.
Sounds good to me. Well, I have to press the heal button instead of glare and dire. Oh my god! How dare it! How dare it make me do the job that I'm supposed to be doing instead of the job that I am doing?
Your fingers while I go to sleep. Yeah.
I hate the fact that I did it automatically. I didn't question it.
You just started wiggling your fingers.
Started wiggling my fingers. Damn you, Wobsy.
Damn you, Wobsy.
So yeah, once Paul has finished the story, we'll start talking about the story, because we haven't actually talked about the new patch content yet. When it comes to actual, by the time we get to the new patch content, 6.45 will drop, and I won't care.
The expansion will come out.
Have a go off. Metal Gear Solid Collection came out today. No, it comes out in October, right? I thought.
He's now thinking like, wait, what?
Yeah, what?
What? It may come out for pre-orders.
Ah, I was going to say.
Look, Steam is weird.
Yeah, 24th of October.
It's the Steam summer sale.
Yeah, you got me excited there, Wobsy, and sad.
Yeah, Wobsy.
Because we'll be playing through. Because we'll be playing through Metal Gear on stream, because we've got Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. But we're not playing fake Metal Gear, okay?
Good old fake Metal Gear.
Yeah, Metal Gear 2, fake Metal Gear. Well, okay, there's the real Metal Gear 2, and then there's fake Metal Gear 2. We're not playing through fake Metal Gear 2.
Oh,
no, you get
that. Look what's on sale.
You talk about $49.99 for Metal Gear Collection. Talk about Wobsy. You get 8 games. You don't get 4. You don't get 3. You get more than that. You get what? 7. You get 7 games. You get 7 games for $49.99. You get Metal Gear.
No.
Sorry, Karen. Paul.
No, I'm looking at Steam right now, and I was.
You get Metal Gear. You get Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. You get Metal Gear Solid with VR missions and special missions. You get Metal Gear Solid 2 HD Collection, which means it probably doesn't include the Tony Hawk's tie-in, which sucks. Metal Gear Solid 3, and then you get Metal Gear the NES version, and then you get Metal Gear Snake's Revenge, aka fake Metal Gear 2. Revenge. Fun fact. Snake's Revenge was made without Hideo Kojima's permission by Konami America, and he was so pissed off that it got made that he made Metal Gear 2. He wasn't going to make a sequel to Metal Gear, but he was so pissed off that the company decided to make a sequel without asking him that he ended up making a sequel just so that the sequel wasn't canon anymore.
Ooh, Final Fantasy 15 is on sale.
Oh, nice.
To be fair, it was only like 25 quid, but it's down to like 12 quid, so that's not bad.
Yeah, Forspoken's on sale too, Paul.
That game could go fuck itself.
I just removed that finally from my throne, because, yes, I do have a throne, and I did have Forspoken on it. Now I just have the old Final Fantasy 13 collection and chocolate, because I removed a load of stuff.
Still 35 quid on sale. My man, take the 3 away from what you just said. That's what it should be worth.
And get integrated for like 5 more. To be fair though, I think I would spend about £30 for Forspoken.
I bloody wouldn't. I've spent 70 on it, and I regretted it.
But there's too many other games that I care about, mainly the Metal Gear collection.
But hey,
and I kind of want to buy the Sonic Orange because Sonic Orange. I kind of want to buy the Sonic Origin Plus, and I still want to buy Sonic Frontiers at some point. I still haven't bought that yet.
I mean, like 35 quid, you could buy a lot of games for 35 quid. Red Dead Redemption 2, better game. Cyberpunk, better game. Elden Ring, better game. Yeah, even Dave the Diver. Dave the Diver. I haven't played that. Jedi Survivor, like so many better games to play.
I mean, to be fair, Jedi Survivor was free recently on PlayStation Plus.
Yeah. You know, you
Octopath Traveler is $37.9. Yeah.
Strangers of Paradise. Crisis Core. You know? Like you can get all these like really great games, like Ace Attorney games. You know? You can get fucking Persona 3 Portable. I guess. I thought you could already get that. That was my bad. You can get like a bunch of better games than Forspoken. Forspoken was a terrible game that had terrible story. Now this is coming from a guy that liked anything magical, anything that has like a decent-ish story. I'm very easy to please. But Forspoken was so hard to even relate to any character, to have any emotional attachment to any of the characters, because the storytelling was so shit that the only thing I cared about was the cute cats that had wings. That was it. The magic was cool. It was fun. Like that was cool. But the rest of it was so shit. The UI, the HUD, the try and find a quest. Apparently there were side quests in the game. I didn't know what the fuck they were. It was so bad. You can complete the story in like 14 hours. I literally completed the story from start to finish for 14 hours. You know, let's go find it on my goddamn... I wish I could return it. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could return it. And spend that money on other games. That has been the only game that has disappointed me. And I've played a lot of games. Like, that actually physically annoyed me. And they asked for full price. Full price? Nah. And what is it? The DLC? The DLC apparently gives you background. It gives you understanding of the Tonters or the whole fucking story. But you still got to pay £8 for it. Yeah, the copium with the DLC is like, all right then. So I didn't even bother picking it up because I didn't want to. I didn't want to fucking download the game again because it was just so bad. It was so bad I can't even find it on my Steam page. Did I accidentally just get rid of it like fully? Oh, there it is. It's literally 121 gig game. And then you have like the DLC, which the DLC in Tantus We Trust, but by the way, literally gives you spoilers in the name of the DLC. So you know you don't even know what the fuck the Tantas are. But yeah, nah. Those who mock this game. It's a bad game. It was poorly optimized. Some of the magic was cool. Some of the fights were cool, but it didn't really have that many boss battles for me. And the character was unrelatable. Warhammer Total War 3 for £30. Don't even remind me of that. I want that game. It's a great game. But yeah, no. Don't get Forspoken. That's the only game I would say do not get. Do not even put time into it. Go get a different game. Go play Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 7.
Put multiple subs of Final Fantasy 14. You could get a couple of months. I will say, remember, if you do enjoy my Final Fantasy 16 playthrough, remember you can view it on our YouTube channel, where I've been splitting it up into different parts. we're currently on part 6 of my playthrough. We've got 12 views on part 1, which is nice. 2 views on part 2. So thank you to anyone that has checked our YouTube channel. I've tried not to have thumbnails that are spoilers, so hopefully that's okay. I've tried my best not to spoil anything with the thumbnails. Most of the time, it's just generic Clive or an NPC that looks like they're just talking about something, but you've got no idea. Like, I think there's a picture of Martha just says, "Hi, Clive," and that's the thumbnail. So, also, I'm very sorry if anyone is sick of the fact that every time we go up to Martha, I mentioned Clark Kent and Batman. But I'm sorry, but that's always going to happen.
Oh shit! You even get the fucking get the Spider-Man games. Get the Spider-Man games way better than Forspoken. So I'm just going around about Forspoken.
I'm still sad that Spider-Man 2 doesn't have co-op. Yeah. So.
Oh, High on Life's on sale.
Oh, that looked like a good game. I saw the Treasury play it.
Oh yeah, Warhammer, Total War Warhammer. Oh.
So I guess we could start wrapping this episode up. Because otherwise,
I don't think we even talked about the rest. We just only talked about the fucking what's it called?
I mean, that was the main thing to talk about, was the 10th anniversary, because the 10th anniversary is probably the most important thing.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the Endwalker episode 4.
Fine, we can talk about the Endwalker episode 4, available now. The music, the mini album is available now, with some music from the current raid tier, and also music from the current trial, from Fleeting Moment, Athena, the Tireless One, Ultima's Perfection, Star's Breath, Voidcast Savior, and One Amongst the Wary. It's available at participating retailers. Price and availability may vary based on... You can buy it from iTunes Store or Amazon Music. So yeah.
So Elden Ring is discounted for same price.
How much is Elden Ring?
Of course, Elden Ring. I'd love to play Elden Ring. I think I would only play Elden Ring fully if it was like for what's it called? Our
Thursdays. Yeah, I would. No. I would love to do a collab stream for Elden Ring with you if we could get the Elden Ring mod, because there's a multiplayer mod, right, where you can make it completely multiplayer.
That would be fun.
Who knows? Maybe in the future we'll do Elden Ring together. I know I own Demon Souls, but I don't think that's on sale, so... I don't think it's free player, Wobbsy, though. Otherwise, I would say we could do a free player Elden Ring playthrough. So maybe in the future.
I've been looking at stuff to do if we ever did do a subathon of like what to put there, type of thing.
I still have no idea what people would want to watch us do on a subathon. Yeah.
Play Train Sim World 3.
I will play, I don't know, Fishing Simulator for 24 hours.
So yeah, like it's like subathons. I don't think people would want us to do a subathon. Well, apparently they do, according to the thing one.
Yeah, according to Twitter, yes, people do want a subathon at some point.
At some point.
So that's it, really. I think.
Suffering.
No one comes to your except everyone comes to our suffering. That is when we get the most viewers. Remember when I was going crazy doing fishing? Remember the time I ate hot peppers? You know, I remember the charity stream I did years ago where I would eat Carolina Reaper chocolates every $20. So for every $20 for charity, I would eat a Carolina Reaper orange chocolate. And people would come in and be like, "How close are you to $20?" I'm like, "Just like 5-ish." And then they'd be like, "Here's $5." I'm like, "Yay!" Because every $10 was a ghost pepper chocolate, and every $20 was an orange Carolina Reaper chocolate.
Pain. That's why.
So I had 4 Carolina Reaper chocolates. So
that must have been fun.
Yeah, that's where the poop duken came from.
The poop duken.
Yeah, Susan says, I remember Chris and I would check in and donate to get you to the next goal. Yeah, Susan really enjoyed putting me in pain.
Really enjoyed trying to kill Chille.
Look, we raised money for charity. That's what matters, right? That's where the hat came from. No, that came from She Heals I Tank, where they helped me get to America, and they're like, wear this once. I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, you know what, I'll just wear it for the whole event.
I'll just wear it forever now.
I still have, I'm not allowed to show the picture because the Zoom call was technically private, where I was sat in a Zoom call with, like, Koji Fox, another person, and Yoshi P, and I'm just sat there in the Zoom call with the poop hat on. I did it. I did already that, Whoopsie. I've already done that. I've done that with Nomura, and I've done it with Yoshi P. So there you go.
Already been done. He's already showed me the pictures of it.
Yeah. So yeah. I do love to share the story because it's amazing. It's the most I can do. I'm not allowed to show pictures, so
I must share the story, but I cannot show the pictures that I have.
Yeah. So Paul, shout out, son. How can they find you?
They can find me on Twitter at PullMetal1, where I tweet out cyberpunk stuff. Soon to possibly be, I think, Diablo 4 at some point, but we shall see. But yeah, that's really it. You can also find us here on Moogle Go Round, where I will stream at some point. When probably when my mum comes back, so probably not this weekend, but next weekend, probably, because she comes back on the Thursday of next month, which is the 6th. So yeah. So until then, you have got Chille.
I'm sorry, everyone.
With more Final Fantasy 16.
Yes.
I want him to not wait, and I want him to finish it. So I want him to enjoy himself playing.
There will be no Final Fantasy 16 tomorrow, anyway. So there's that.
No, because you're doing a collaboration with Thalia.
Yeah, I'm doing a collaboration with Thalia at 8 p.m. BST over on the EU servers. We'll be playing some content together. So that'll be fun. And there might be more collabs in the future. So we'll see. Because I know she plays Overwatch. So yeah, some cheeky roulettes. And that might force me to level up my EU character. So that'll be good too. Because no, to be fair, I'm in the end of Shadowbringers. I'm in the patch content, so you know, I'm getting there.
I need to level my NA character.
Still a little rip-on. See, I don't feel too bad now. The fact that I'm in that will be Chille farts, Susan.
Chille farts.
Yeah, I did feel I felt so bad turning up to a Pride event with the name Chille farts. I don't know why. I'm like, I'm here as a wonderful guest, and my name is Chille Farts. I'm sure nobody else felt it. But, yeah. By the way, all the Pride events that went on this month were wonderful. I went to the EU ones, hosted by Lighthide Gaming and that over on EU, and Jane Mango. I made myself a Lala friend. They were lovely. I made a couple of Lala friends, which were lovely. They were all wonderful. And then I went to the NA Pride event as well. Can't remember who hosted the NA Pride event. I just saw that it was going on, and I'm like, oh, I'll go to that. So that was fun as well.
Okay. Yeah.
So thank you to everyone that let me join the Pride events. It was a lot of fun, and Paul streamed one of the nights as well. So
yeah, it was like straight after raid as well, so that's pretty fun. I'm not just walking.
Yeah. So I will be playing Final Fantasy 16 this weekend then, I guess, Saturday and Monday. if Paul doesn't have Monday. I don't know if Paul's going to stream on Monday. We'll see.
Have Monday. Chill.
Okay. Yes, Chille was a ninja and just zoomed. Look, it's the only job I have leveled. So yeah, and then remember also tonight, by the time this goes live, this will all be over, of course. Me being on will be over, but of course every Thursday you can tune in for the Crystalline event over on Sunny Diablos, the Crystalline Conflict event. So make sure you tune in on PvP Revival at 2 a.m. BST on Diablos. You can catch it on Twitch or you can catch it in game, and if you play in game, I look forward to your participation. And remember, you can find me at MG_Chille. Remember, you can find us Moogle Go Round on Twitch. We've actually got some Spotify reviews. So thank you to they don't write anything, but thank you to everyone that has reviewed us on Spotify. I think we're at like 4 or 5 stars. So thank you. We are currently 5-starred on.
We are 5 stars. Let's go. So it's just a star. What do you mean?
Yeah. So thank you to everyone that has reviewed us on Spotify. And remember, you can review us on Bonus Roll as well. We currently have 7 reviews on Bonus Roll. Please go show us some love. And other Fantasy 14 content creators and other content creators over on Bonus Roll. Such as Wobsies. So Wobsies was the last review 7 months ago. So, thank you, everyone. There's other Fantasy 14 and other content creator podcasts, such as Melson Radio, Gather Together, Stay the Realm, are all on Bonus Roll, including Wild Podcasts. I'm guessing the Wild Nightcap is on here as well, so go check out the Wild Nightcap. As someone who doesn't play WoW, I really enjoy Nightcap, so please go check out the Wild Nightcap. It's just a fun podcast to listen to, even if you don't play the game. And of course, there is also ESO podcasts over on Bonus Roll. There's all different types of MMO-based content, so go check out bonusroll.gg.
I can't wait to see our man, Shanty Man. I wish him well on his little break. I know how hard it is to lose a person, so really see each time.
I'm sorry, Shanty Man. So yeah, thank you everyone. And we'll see you all in 2 weeks. I was about to say next week, but we're not every week. So see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
In 2 weeks, we'll be back again.
Bye. Yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.